What's going on, YouTube? This is Country Coder and welcome back to the channel. This is your first time here and welcome to the channel. I hope that you'll enjoy the content that I have for you. Well, in today's video we're actually up here in Bowling Green, Kentucky at the Beach Bend Park for the Tri-5 National Car Show. There's going to be probably a bunch of cars out here. I know that I've already heard some drag racing going on, and so let's walk around and see what kind of cars we see and go watch some of this drag racing that they have here to offer. So I was here talking to Talbert Goldman from Goldman Customs that is there in Meridian, Mississippi. He is a, builder that has won several events, from car shows, truck shows, and everything else. He has a very cool Studebaker truck that he drives. And I asked him, what does the Tri-5 stand for, because I really wasn't 100% sure. And he says it's the 3 years that, 55, 56, 57 Chevrolets, and that's, what they have here at this event is a lot of those cars. That's mostly what they have, so I thought it was pretty cool. Like I said, some of his work and, those two cars that you've seen that I just showed are some of the work that he has done, there at Goldman Customs. I mean, he's done stuff for somebody like Jerry Rice. I think they've got a couple of vehicles they've done for him. So he's pretty cool, and it's pretty cool to say that, a national champion builder is there in Meridian, Mississippi. It's not a lot of people know about that, and so it's pretty cool that I actually kind of know him a little bit. His father-in-law kind of races a little bit with his son, and so that's kind of how I know him and everything. And I've talked to him for the last several years, so I kind of know him just a little bit. But all right, let's keep walking around.
That's what I want to do right there.
This is a C5 supercharged. Look at all that piping. Oh wow. Y'all, ain't this very, very well done. I love this color blue that he's got. So this is the original, to me, this is the original reason for the flames on vehicles, is this type of car. But then of course you got the old school flat black. Got the vintage air in there. Of course, you know, when I see an old Chevy truck, I've got to come look at it. Those are very nice gauges, those Dakota gauges. Nice set of bucket seats. Little ghost flames in there. And the price tag, $60,000. There's the number, y'all calling. So back when drag racing first kind of was big, before all electronics and everything, they actually tried to set the cars up because, you know, whenever a drag car kind of gets off the start line, it kind of squats. And so back, you know, before, like I said, the technology and everything, what they tried to do was go ahead and try to set where all the weight distribution was on the rear tires. And that's where they come up with the term gasser, which they're running gassers here, and I'll show you some of those here in a minute. But here's one of them that they got set up just here, you know, that's just sitting out here in the show, and I was going to show it to you. And I wanted to tell you this right now so that you can hear me, but like I said, this was all before technology, you know. I mean, with technology, with traction control and computerized, you know, launches and everything else, they did what they could to get, you know, down a quarter mile as fast as they could, you know. And so I thought this was pretty cool. But here's one of the what they call gassers nowadays, and is, like I said, one of the first type of drag races that they had. So that's what I'm talking about. You see how much higher that the front suspension is sitting on this car versus this car. So, you know, like I said, the newer cars, they kind of have them squatted like this, but with the traction control, they can keep them, you know, they can keep the traction. But this is how they was trying their best to keep traction whenever they first, you know, was doing this. But they still have a class of this because of how popular, you know, this used to be.
Well, then you want to move this over?
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, thank you. Yeah, like the gentleman just said, this is actually stamped into the tin. You know, it's pretty cool how he was able to get that design in there. And once again, I love this color. All right, hope you enjoyed some of that car show that I've showed you. I'm gonna go up here for a little bit and watch some of this drag racing. Let's go. So this is a quarter-mile drag race, you know, strip and everything. Nowadays, most people run 8 miles because, you know, it's not as hard on motors, and so they can get more passes in on a motor. But, you know, this is old school. So we are quarter-mile racing. Alright, so you can definitely tell the ones that's got all the technology and the ones that's old school, because the ones that's got all the technology, they got, you know, it kind of has a good trans brake, and, you know, it launches real good, real smooth, and, you know, as it's going down, it's shifting for them as they go down the track. So this is pretty cool. The last guy that run actually was old school, you know, shifting it with his hand, you know, no electronic shifting or anything. So I think this is going to be the same type of car right here that's fixing to run. You know, some people just like to come out to a drag strip and have fun, just to kind of just somewhat see what their car can do, you know, not that they're actually wanting to race or anything. Just say, hey, I've been down a drag strip. That was probably an automatic right there, is the reason why it shifted like it did. But there's one that I've been hearing that they're actually shifting it with their hand. All right, so this guy right here has to shift it by hand. You can watch it as he goes. It'll rear up and get let down, rear up, let down. He didn't do as good on that pass he did before. All right, so y'all watch this guy right here. They say he puts on the show, the guy in the green right here. Get up here a little closer. Run 132 miles an hour. So there's gonna be some good racing right here, y'all. Got old school versus front mud on the other side. say running about 150. Now over there's got nitrous. $172. So here's the car that you just saw, you know, standing all the way up on end, and you know, that's what brings fans out. You know, I mean, they love that stuff. Kids enjoy that stuff because it's like, wow, look at how crazy these people are. So it's pretty cool. Hey, and see, that's it. It's all about the show. So that's what it's all about, is, you know, bringing kids out here to this type of events and stuff, because this is a family-oriented event. You know, car shows and drag racing and dirt track racing, you know, it's for the family, you know, and something you can get kids involved in that kind of piques their interest, you know, and keeps them out of the streets and stuff like that. So that's one reason why I enjoy racing and enjoy, you know, cars and, you know, any kind of racing you can think of, because, you know, it keeps the kids safe. I mean, like I said, it's family-oriented events like this. And so, hey, how are y'all? They're gonna be on YouTube. So like I said, that's what it's all about, you know, just coming out here enjoying it, having a good time. All right, and with that, I'm gonna head on back to Meridian, Mississippi. I've enjoyed today. I've enjoyed, you know, the racing, enjoyed all these cars and stuff. You know, like I said, this is what kids enjoy. So if y'all got a local race or local dirt track or, you know, local car show, you know, bring the kids out there to that stuff, you know, because I'm sure they'll very much enjoy it. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. And leave me a comment, you know, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you know, do y'all enjoy racing? Do y'all enjoy any kind of racing? Like I said, drag racing, dirt racing, just whatever. And, you know, do you take your kids to it? Because, like I said, I'm sure they'll enjoy it. I know all the kids that I've seen at these events, you know, they are enjoying themselves. And, you know, share this with some of your friends. Share this with some people that, you know, may enjoy coming up here to Bowling Green next year for this Tri-5 event, you know, especially if you're a Chevy person, because that's all you got here is all Chevrolets. So I fit right in, y'all. I really do. But anyway, until the next video, always take the center route, and I'll see you then.